They're going to go for it here on 4th and short.
QB sneak.
Sluka away from center. Pop pass from the running back, man wide open. It's Sean Morris, the tight end. Holy cow, what a play call. Well designed, a 27-yard touchdown.
Wow. The perfect time. You know you're going to pull it out, and here's when it was. Everybody, look at all those blue jerseys packing that offensive line at the line of scrimmage.
Dial up their best defensive stop and try and slow down the Bison.
Crockett, your tailback. They'll run. He's looking to throw the jump pass. Down to the 5-yard line. Kevin Vaughn, the tight end, with the reception that goes for 26 yards.
That's almost like cheating. How can you prepare for that? So much on the line. I'm thinking it's going to be some type of bootleg action, and they're going to sneak the tight end up and behind the secondary. You see clearly the safety is anticipating the run, Kenneth Jenkins, and the athleticism to complete jump ball.
Forces a throw from Brock Jensen to come off target.
It's a fake. Voigtlander has a lot of room. Voigtlander is a former running back that they've moved to punter, and you saw some of the running skill there. Brandon Klausner, who was back to return it, tripped him up. Give Voigtlander 27 yards.
Well, head coach Craig Bohl talked about they must meet the challenge to change momentum in the second half, and not a better way to do that than a big play, a trick play in special teams where they've been a victim of a block already. Take advantage of the aggressive nature of Sam Houston State, and they've got a punter that's also a running back.
Does Sacramento State have one more stop in them? This is definitely the game. Oladokin under center, trying to draw Sacramento State offside.
They're going to call a timeout and punt the ball.
Oladokin looking to the sideline. Oh, and it's snapped to Davis, who dives ahead for the first down. The tricky Jackrabbits. Oladokin acting as if he's yelling at Coach John Stiglmeyer, thinking that they'll take the timeout. They fake out Sac State, and it's a fresh set of downs with 1:13 to go.
Now from the 45, they'll run a sweep and the reverse. Sproles to the outside, a lot of room. Still with a football, still going. End zone, touchdown.
Got a reverse here. You know, sometimes you take away speed, a team that's really fast. You see Volson, the big offensive tackle. That's Cordell Volson out front.
He's already come off the field, but big number 98, Ryan Van Marl. Boy, he was a mess. Fake punt, that's a first down and more. What a good time for the fake punt call. And the big man making a play, Chris Hill Jr. How about that call, and how about the execution? He looked comfortable with the ball in his hands. That's not the first time that Chris Hill Jr. has run the football, I promise you that. Snap it to an up back. He's got a couple of blockers. You're right. How about it? 6'1", 295.
Second and goal at the 4. Patterson to throw.
Philly special.
Bit of trickery, and to Malott for the touchdown. Gadget play in the red zone. Montana State strikes first.
Well, Ted, whenever you have a dual threat quarterback at the position, you're going to use him. And guess what? You remember from a couple years ago when the Eagles beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, the Philly special, throwing it to Nick Foles in the corner of the end zone. And that is exactly where Montana State pulled that play out of. Fine play and a great start to this game against the reigning national champions, getting up a touchdown early.
This is going to be his first field goal attempt of the season. Was injured in the first game of the year, and they fake it. They keep it. Surprise! Touchdown Bison! Hendricks on the sprint. What a throw! North Dakota State says, you know what? We're not settling for 3. Excellent blocking here. It opens up for Hendricks as he strolls into the end zone. Touchdown Bison. We got action in Frisco.
Team, no, I'm going to fight to make sure we at least get back to 0. They are going to spot that at first down. Looks like we've got a double throw. Gronowski, the throw back to him. He's got blockers. Mark Gronowski, touchdown, Jacks. 24-yard score. Not sure that's entirely how it was dialed up, but it doesn't matter. And the Rabbit Den is going nuts. South Dakota State, some trick, some fun, and now a 13-3 lead. Coordinator likely to dial something up. Pierre Strong, look back to the quarterback. Gronowski does the rest. It is all Jacks early, 14-3.
Jones-Logan in motion. Pop pass and the reverse. Carter Bell with space. And Bell puts South Dakota in front for the first time.
Coach Josh Davis rings it up and calls a double reverse on it, giving his guy Carter Bell, I don't just catch touchdown pass, I run reversals for touchdowns. First time South Dakota gets to lead this game. Great play calling.
Got to grow up quick if we're going to get back to that game.
It was interesting on the double reverse. The keeper, that's Sproles down the sideline. Sproles tricked him, touchdown. Offensive coordinator Tyler Roll pressing a good button on that one. Take a look at Phoenix Sproles working up at the top of the screen, going to be reversed. One guy to keep your eye on, McCormick down here. Watch McCormick. He's going to try to get in the hip pocket of Watson, and it's going to allow the edge for Sproles. McCormick can't recover, and then it's excellent blocking down the field here and there. Watch 75, the big left tackle, down the field with a huge block on Amos' safety, escorting Phoenix Sproles into the end zone on a huge 38-yard touchdown run for the Bison. That's his second rushing touchdown of his career.
Averaging 5 yards a carry, Lee J on 13 carries. Little jump pass. They've done this before. Touchdown, Holy Cross. Shades of Tim Tebow, huh?
Wow, offensive coordinator Justin Rogers hitting Villanova with some of their own medicine. Villanova tried this earlier in the game with Daniel Smith on the jump pass. They weren't able to complete it. They did it 2 weeks ago versus Delaware, where Justin Covington found Todd Summers on a jump pass. So Justin Rogers said, you know what? I'll raise you run. I'll throw the jump pass and score a touchdown off of it.
8-yard try for Mateo Rengifo, who's 7 for 10 this year. He missed last week from 45. Would have sent the Riverbell Classic to OT, and it's a fake. It's Kovacs right up the gut for 6. 28-yard fake field goal touchdown run. And the Lions are on the board first.
Hey, it's the FCS playoffs, baby. You don't leave it at home. Bring it out. They probably have been saving this the entire year, and they got the perfect look that they wanted, Jack. And, you know, sometimes your eyes light up in a game, and you're like, oh, my gosh, this is just like we practice. And they executed that to perfection to get the first points of the game.
Montana, where he was a former Gatorade Player of the Year for the state in 2019. On the double reverse, Chambers heaves it for Patterson. He's got it inside the 10, and Patterson has the touchdown. And the gritty 2. Trickery for Montana State.
When your offensive line is almost perfect, it allows whatever you want to happen, and Sean Chambers says, I can run for touchdowns, I can throw touchdowns, because my offensive line is going to protect me. And you didn't drop the layup. Willie Patterson makes the catch. and changes the scoreboard.
Dual record, trying to get on the board first.
Get the ball at 25.
Guerrero has it. They'll go with the reverse. Into the hands of Moore. Inside the 10. Touchdown Hawks.
The reverse, and I say get the ball at 25. Everybody in the stadium is expecting that. Go ahead and run the reverse with maybe the fastest guy on your team and outruns the edge defender. Love the call, and I love number 2 in the open field because he is electric.
And Daniel, so they've got sophomore, juniors, and seniors that can run the football.
Now on 2nd and 4, a little end-around activity. To the near side, first down and then some. This is going to go to the house. Jake Winneke, touchdown.
Only ran the ball one time. You have Goddard out there, so you have a week to work on stuff. They saw it here, get it to their speed guy on the outside, and you can see him accelerating through the end zone, and an easy trip